Hello everyone. We'll talk today about the role of the corporate and the institutions and the companies or any organization toward innovation. So what is their responsibility to support innovation initiatives or the national innovation initiatives? So if you are running a company or you are a head of company or you are part of a big company or any institution, any organization, they have their own CSR, which is the social corporate responsibilities. They have a sponsorship policies and sponsorship team, how they sponsor others, other small company or startups within the country. So usually private sector and corporate and big companies, they have this responsibility toward the society. This is very recommended and very highly recommended when such organizations and companies sponsor such startups, small startups. So by having this co-funding and funding and sponsorship, they will scale up such initiatives. So small companies or small startup will start in very small scale. They need more support, they need more consultation, they need financial help, they need space, they need connections, they need facilities. So imagine if all the companies within our country having a target to support the startup, entrepreneurship, small businesses within the country. So they will scale up such initiatives, will help the economy, will help the employment, will help so many things, even will help the GDP of the country. So sponsorship programs, co-funding programs, incubation programs. So many companies can incubate such startups. They welcome such people to use their facilities to build up their companies within their facilities. So this is really a huge jump to help. It will help national innovation initiatives, and it will help those small companies to scale up very fast, and they will accelerate their innovation. So co-funding, sponsorship, sharing their resources, sharing their space. Some big companies sometimes they provide free financial service, like will help you to manage your financials free of charge. At the end, when they support the society, the whole GDP will go up, and the economical factor of the country again will go up. So this is a very connected SRI, social return on investment. So we need socially to support such initiatives, and we feel responsible toward the startup and toward entrepreneurship programs. So this is the responsibility of the companies. They have to look after the startups. They have to provide consultation to the startups, train them, try to engage them in their activities, aware them about the market, let them get engaged with the marketing department, for example. Let them engage with their R&D. So usually the startup companies, they lack into so many resources, so many, even financials. So when they get connected with the corporate, really they will scale up their initiatives, and they will have a boost into their either new product or services, or the new service that are providing to the society. So this is the responsibility of the corporate and big companies toward the startup. Thank you very much. We'll see you after the break. We'll talk about what is the role of the academic and the universities and the research institution toward the national innovation initiatives. It's a very important aspect and very important factor, the research institutions and the academic and the academia into the innovation. Usually they are disconnected from the corporate. They are away, they are doing their own research, they are doing their own data gathering, they are doing their own surveys, and corporate, they are doing their own surveys, they are doing their own data gathering. imagine if we connected both of them. So we have the potential of the depth learning, the professors and even their student, and we get connected them along with the corporate. So usually companies, they have their own R&Ds, they have their own innovation centers, and the university or the colleges or the research institutions, again, they have their own pure data-driven academic R&D. But the main point, to contribute to the national innovation initiatives, when we merge both sides, the academic along with the corporate. So they have to talk about one common language. They should speak one common language. It will take a bit of effort, but we should start these initiatives. Sometimes, you know, a university professor having a very good, proper platform and survey, and he needs some data from the corporate. And usually the corporate, they feel hesitant to share the data, which will go back to the technical service agreement, will go back to the mutual agreement that we need to bring up both parties together under one umbrella, which is the National Innovation Center. They work on a specific target that we talked about previously, which is the focused innovation. So this is the role of the academic. We need to utilize and engage and collaborate with the academic to achieve the corporate and national objectives. Having the academic and academia and education away from the life production and corporate initiatives is not recommended. We need to bring them in. We need to hook them up with the private sector initiatives and KPI and production, and to use their facilities to have actual production, to have the graduation project and actual project at facilities, at plant, at banking, live and running examples. We don't want just a fancy poster that will be hung during the graduation of the university student, and that's it. They will post it somewhere else. No. We need an actual project that will be utilized instantly at banking, our institutions, and the private sector. So this is the actual engagement between student, professors, academia, and the institutions and corporate companies that they have 24/7 operations, and they have target to achieve quarterly and yearly. This is the beauty of bringing both together. Even if the academia, they don't have the fund, they could get the fund from the companies and the private sector. So this is the result of having a very high global innovation index when we merge both of them and they achieve the target, whether applying a patent, commercializing a new patent, bringing new ideas to life. So this is a very highly recommended initiatives to help our national innovation initiatives. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.